Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to do fun just to see what's the gossip on you, Scorpio. What's the gossip? While I was pre-shuffling, I saw peace came out. So for a lot of you, you're finding peace in your situation. You're coming to terms with things in your life. You're pretty much letting go and letting God. And that is beautiful. If this is your first time, I welcome you. I hope this message will resonate with you and you will subscribe and become a part of the family here. I'll be more than happy to have you as a part of the tribe. Thank you. And my returning subscribers, thank you so very much. And also for those of you who recently joined, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And may God continue to richly bless and keep you always, always. Thank you. So, what's the gossip? What's the gossip on Scorpio? Spirit, what's the gossip on Scorpio? Ooh. Oh, that's too many. Yes, it's a lot of talking going on out there. Ooh, cards are jumping, but none flipping over. Oh, Spirit, what's the gossip? My goodness. Oh, okay. I see here indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So maybe for a lot of people, they wanted you to be, this reminds me of like the Eight of Swords, in a state of indecision, or the Two of Swords. You're at a crossroad, can't decide what to do, but here it is saying you use your intuition in all aspects of life. And so for a lot of you, when these people, like, they set their traps and they wanted you to fail, you were guided, by the divine, and you following your intuition. That's how you were able to narrowly escape or get away from a lot of these bad toxic people that were in your life. So they, it's like what the enemy meant for evil, God worked it for good. So your intuition is on point at this time. You're not as indecisive as they think. Patience. Oh, this card came back out again. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Now, a lot of you, like I said, I was comparing it with peace. A lot of you, you're at a state where you're just letting go, you're letting God, you're realizing that you did it your way. And so now you're allowing the divine to step in, to take over. Everything happens in divine order and everything happens in divine time. And so because you're tired, we're tired of doing things our way, now you just kind of fall in line with what the divine has in store for you. The next card is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So a lot of people blame you, Scorpio, for things that happen, especially those persons who have narcissistic tendencies. They never take responsibility. And so they're still probably going around blaming you, saying that you did this, you caused this. Like I said, a lot of you were guided by your intuition to leave. And of course, it's disappointing when people have one plan for you and God has another plan for you. So because their plan failed, of course, they're going to blame you. But you learned your lesson and you took responsibility of whatever part that you played in that situation. and you know that you are responsible for your own happiness. You can't blame people, because yes, a lot of the things that happen to you, that happen to us, is not because we weren't getting the signs and the synchronicities from the divine, but we just wanted to stuck it out. You're so loyal, and you thought these people or this person would change, and you realize that, you know what, I can only blame myself. You are responsible for your own behavior, responsible for your own actions. And at the back of the deck, it's failure. So a lot of these people in their mind, they're saying that you failed, but it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you learn from your mistake. What they look like, what they look at as a L, you took a loss, it's actually a lesson. It's a lesson that you learn. And so this is why now you're patient. You know, you've been responsible. You're taking responsibility for your actions, your role that you played in the situation. Maybe for some of you, for some of us, dealing with certain people, we were enablers because we allow them to get away with things, not taking responsibility for themselves. We were holding their hands. Look what came out. Peace. Yeah. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah, you let go and you let God. So, you know, because of your decision, they wanted, or they think that you are in a place of indecision, but in reality, they know you're at peace. And a lot of them are talking that you're at peace. Look, surrender. I can release my need to control. So a lot of these people see that you're at peace now. You're not worrying about certain things anymore. You know, you're not all over the place. You release. A lot of you're in hermit, and you're at peace. They're not hearing anything about you. For a lot of these people, whatever they're thinking, it's assumptions. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. So a lot of these people, like they wanted you to worry, to be in stress, you know, to worry about what was going on, or they think that you're worrying right now about certain things, but in fact is that you come to learn. You learned a lot from the things that you have gone through, and so you know, you learn to be at peace with yourself. You learn to be patient with yourself, be patient with others, be patient with the divine. You're learning that worrying does not change your situation. So a lot of release and letting go here. And people are seeing that. You know, maybe people realize that you're not worrying about things anymore. You're not stressed as they thought. As a matter of fact, at the back of the deck, it says humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So what doesn't kill you make you stronger. So a lot of you, by you releasing, surrendering, being patient, forgiving yourself, some of you, you can actually laugh at the mistakes that you have made. You know, it's like you can look back and think, what was I thinking? You know, so that is awesome. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So a lot of them, they see that you're more in a place, like I say, a place of peace, a place of receiving. You're more thankful for life. It's like for a lot of you, they see that you're coming into spirituality as well, and health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So a lot of these people, they see also that you're trying to focus on a healthy lifestyle, letting go, releasing, gratitude. You're more thankful, appreciative of life. You know, you're looking at your situation and you're saying, you know what? Even if I narrowly escaped that toxic person, people, connection, place, workplace, I have my life and I'm grateful for that. Radical acceptance, yeah. These people, like I said, they see that now you accept yourself. Radical, this is like drastic. You accept yourself. You like I say, you release blame. You take responsibility for your actions. You come to accept your situation for what it is. I mean, this is you taking full responsibility of your life. Spirit, what's the gossip on Scorpio? 2 cards fell out. Time to replenish. Yes. You emptied your soul and you're open to receive. The gossip on you is that you're taking time for yourself. You gave so much of yourself to people, places, and things. And like I said before, a lot of you are in hermit because you drained yourself. See, this card here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says empty well. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, your energy is drained, or these people who were around you, they drained your energy. And so they know that, you know, maybe by your relationship that you had to take time to replenish, to re-energize or charge up yourself. So maybe a lot of them, they think that's what you're doing. Eye of the needle, intentionality. So for a lot of you, you're very intentional. Your purpose about your path, where you're going. Now, see, because of all the blame and probably some of you, the shame that you have gone through, now whatever you're doing it with an intent. You see, the eye of the needle, it's like you have to be so focused not to miss that. And so now you're very selective as well. Very selective as to the people you bring into your life. So these people see that as well. You know, you let go, you're recharging, and you're more focused on your path, your destiny. It's like pinpoint. You know, it's like you're not gonna miss your target. It's like this second chance, or how many opportunities that you've had this time, you're gonna make it count. That's what I see with that. Detox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, you're replenishing yourself. We saw the card about health. You know, taking care of ourselves, because a lot of you were just focusing on these people. So people see that now you're pampering yourself. She's there in the bathtub. It's like you're getting back that childlike, you know, state. She's playing with the bubbles, you know, in the bathtub. So for a lot of people, they see that you're spending time with yourself, by yourself. You're not out and about like you used to anymore. Grace and generosity. Gossip about you is that you're very kind. Very kind. You were very kind to these people. And so for a lot of these people, they're looking for somebody like you. They can't meet anybody else like you, because that's the thing. When you love, you love. And this is why you take responsibility, because like I said, a lot of you were enablers. You put up and tolerated with, you know, people, even if they were not kind to you. It was not equal give and take. And so they're realizing how kind you are, because they're mean, and now they're meeting up people who are just like them. Forgiveness. Yes. Yeah. Repairing the veil. A lot of, time to replenish. So people see that you're focused on yourself. You're taking, or you're taking, or that you have taken your power back, Scorpio. You have forgiven people. And I mean, this is a big deal. When you can forgive somebody, remember, that's not for them, that's for you. And the moment that you can release people, that opens up like this vast space where you can now focus on taking care of you, because no longer are you up at night worrying about them, watching videos, what is their karma. You give it to the divine. You release. It's kind of like you honor with all the bows I see there. It's like, I forgive you for cheating, for stealing, for betraying, for lying, for whatever else that people did to you, manipulating you. It's like you honor it, in order to forgive. Like they said, you have to feel it in order to heal it. You had to take a moment to bring this painful thing up to the front of you and address it. You hurt me. You did this to me. I forgive you. I'm releasing you. You have no more power, authority, or control over my life. Now I realize rejection is God's protection. Now I know that rejection is redirection. Now that I know that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Now I'm just gonna put a bow on it. And God, I give it to you. I release. I release. You release so that you can replenish. You can take care of yourself, pour into yourself. Wow. At the back of the deck is transmuting pain. So for a lot of you, Scorpio, I'm telling you, the traps that the enemy set for you, they are amazed how you come out on the other side. See, the best thing that these people could do for you was send you into isolation. As a matter of fact, when they wanted you to be lonely, nobody to talk to you, no friendships, no connections, you were healing. Like a picture, you were a photo in a lab, you were being developed. Like a seed under the earth. See, they didn't know you're a seed. And they dug a hole and put you in it, not realizing all this time in the dark, you were germinating, you were breaking down, you were coming back to life. All the pain that they sent you, you transmuted that pain. You were working on something. And so this is why when you pop out on the scene, you will be unrecognizable. And so they realize that. They realize that. Wow. Spirit, what's the gossip on Scorpio? What's the gossip on Scorpio? 2 cards fell out. Diving into a task. So these people see that you're working very hard. Deep diver. And for a lot of these people too, when you would have conversation with them, they were very shallow, and so they know that you're very deep. So they know when you're focused. So a lot of them, they could be saying you're focused on your job, your career right now. So this is why you're staying away, you're staying by yourself. Look at this perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Oh my goodness. 4 plus 4 is 8, infinite. Look at this bird. It's like the passion that is in his chest right there. Perfect storm. The courage to step into your life. So a lot of these people now, the gossip is that you are stepping out. You've taken control over your life. I mean, it's like you're not putting up with anything. You have such fire, such passion, such determination. It's like lightning is striking out of his chest. It's like no holds bar. You've taken your power back. You got the courage to step back into your life. Because like I said, a lot of these people, because you went into hermit, into silence by yourself, they were thinking a lot of bad things, are thinking, you're worrying, you're stressed, you're blaming yourself, they blame you. But all this time you were healing yourself. And I'm telling you, with that courage to step back into your life, a lot of them, they're gonna have to pick their jaws off the floor. At the back of the deck, Herald of Change. Herald of Change. So yeah, your change. I mean, you are so driven, so passionate, so brave. Horseman. Yeah, a lot of you, like I said, you wanted change after you went through a lot of these toxic connections and relationships. You prayed for change, and because you prayed for change with your patience, taking responsibility for yourself, I see a lot of growth and a lot of healing that you have gone through here. They said you're the perfect storm. Some of you, you're so quiet, but see, inside of you, they didn't know who they were messing with all this time. And that's the thing. For a lot of you, you were hidden in plain sight. So this is why they thought you were naive and gullible, that they could take you down. With you being indecisive, they thought you were always in two minds. You don't know if you're coming or you're going. But now they're realizing you're the perfect storm, the courage to step into your life. Yeah. So for a lot of these people, my brothers, my sisters, you should be thanking them. Because of them, I'm telling you, they catapult you into your next level self. Yeah. A lot of you, you're focusing on yourself. If beating yourself up worked, you would be thin, rich, and happy. Try loving yourself instead. Yes. Well, look at the blame. If beating yourself up, so you realize that's not going to work. You can't sleep at night. It says if beating yourself up worked, you would be thin, rich, and happy. So you realize you can't get anything from there. So that's why you release. You took responsibility of your part. Look at it. You're locked up in your cage. You healed yourself. You focus on yourself. Look, when you open the door, all the love. And so this is it. The courage to step back into your life. It's like now you're ready to pop out. You're ready to come out of your cage, your hermit. This is beautiful. So a lot of people realize that you were taking care of yourself. They look at you. They see you look good now. You're focusing on yourself. Yeah, you're in your little cage by yourself. That is so us. Look, at the back of the deck, I can't make it up. Peace. This is how you know that the divine is showing up. Peace. See all the masks, people performing on stage. So you realize that you were hanging out with people who were fake. So these people realize you're at peace. And right behind that, the truth. They know you are the truth. You speak the truth. For a lot of you, before you walked out of these people's life, you told them the truth. And that is the gossip. That's why they're gossiping on you. Wow, optimism. Yes. If you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. So they realize you're very optimistic. For a lot of you, you're very intelligent, very smart, you're very creative as well. And so for a lot of you, they have to admit that you were not any Debbie Downer. You were very positive. You brought a lot of clarity, and you gave a lot of people very good advice as well. So they have to admit that. Body. People realize you're loving yourself now. You're loving yourself. You're embracing who you are. You're not afraid to show your flaws anymore. For a lot of these people, they try to put you down, body shame you, and so they see that you're looking good. You're very confident. Your mind. Yes, your mind. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state. See, you're in your little bubble. So these people see that you're focusing on yourself. You're minding the business that pays your bills. It's just you in your, if you're daydreaming, whatever it is. Some of you are buying flowers too. You're taking very good care of yourself in your hermit. And again, truth. Truth is different at different levels of consciousness. Reserve judgment. So these people, they know you're the truth. You speak the truth. They may never tell you in your face, but they see that, they know that. And priorities at the back of the deck. So they see you're putting priority on yourself now. Again, at the back, change. So a lot of you, they are saying that you change, but you change for the better. You change for the better. You are the star. These people, they can't stop. They have to recognize that you are the star. You shine bright. And this is why a lot of these people, they didn't like you, because of your shine, because of your healing energy, because of who you are. You stand out. You stood out. Some of you, you may actually be in the spotlight and change course. You did. They realize you change course. You are not who you were before. And the growth. They see you growing. Look at the little house. This can't contain you. When you were with these people, this is the limitation that they placed on you. And now, look at you since you walked away. Look at you. Some of you need to walk away so that you can grow. Burst out of this little shell, this little cocoon. Look, you're meant to shine, to stand out. You're not meant to fit in. And so these people, they see that you're growing. You're growing. This is beautiful, Scorpio. Thank you so very much. I think this is wonderful for you. If you have not yet subscribed, please, I'm asking you to do so. Please give the videos a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Leave your comments. I love to read those as well. Thank you so very much. Until next time, be blessed.